Let's start off this week's news with Bishop's statement related to the recent school shooting in Minneapolis. Bishop Gruss had this to say: "Rarely a day passes when we do not awake or go to bed to the devastating news of yet another mass shooting in our nation. Today, that horrific reality struck at Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis, where children gathered in their parish church during the first week of school. In an act of violence the police chief rightly called absolutely incomprehensible, 2 young lives were taken and many more were wounded. As we grapple with this tragedy, we are reminded again that there is something deeply broken in a culture where such violence has become so tragically commonplace. I ask all people of faith to join me in prayer for the Annunciation Catholic School community, for the families of the victims who now endure unthinkable loss, for the wounded who struggle to recover, for all who have been shaken by this tragedy. May Christ, the divine healer, bring peace to our broken hearts and hope to a grieving community." Thank you, Bishop Gruss, for that statement. In other news, Sister Thomas Miriam and Sister Maria Guadalupe professed their perpetual vows as religious sisters of Mercy of Elma, Michigan on August 16th during Mass at the Cathedral of Mary of the Assumption in Saginaw. Bishop Gruss celebrated Mass, and for the 2 women, the profession of vows was the culmination of years of religious formation, along with normal professional education. In other news, Laura Scheibert has joined the Diocese of Saginaw as the new Vicariate II liaison. She's going to assist parishes with faith and catechist formation and the order of Christian initiation of adults. So Laura served for 20 years as the Director of Religious Education at Our Lady of Grace Parish in Sanford, and she's a commissioned lay minister from the class of 2021. Next, we've got some great upcoming events, starting with the Lay Ecclesial Ministry Commissioning and Renewal Liturgy. Bishop Gruss will celebrate this Mass at the Cathedral of Mary of the Assumption in Saginaw on Sunday, September 7th at 2 p.m. Lay ministry candidates will be commissioned and missioned at this Mass, and additionally, many lay ministers will renew their commissioning or receive permanent status. Here are the names of the lay ministers who will be commissioned by Bishop Gruss, along with the names of the parishes on whose behalf they're going to minister. So we start out with Barb Burkmeyer from St. Michael Maple Grove, Deborah Boyce from Our Lady of Grace Sanford, Christine Houle from Prince of Peace Linwood, Christine Reese from Sacred Heart Parish in Mount Pleasant, David Sauve and Nancy Braley from Holy Spirit in Shields, John Hall from All Saints in Bay City, Marie Lawson from Our Lady of Grace in Sanford, and Eric Sweterlich from St. Jude Thaddeus in Essexville. Additionally, 2 lay ministers will be missioned by Bishop Gruss as Christians in the world. They are Anna Kogar and Teresa Rosales. Let's keep these wonderful people in our prayers. If you'd like to learn more about serving as a lay ecclesial minister, you can contact Deb Popolars at 989-797-6660. Our next event is the One River, One Mission, Two Shores. This is a celebration which is going to commemorate the 350th anniversary of Father Henry Nouvelle offering the first masses in the interior of Lower Michigan at the forks of the Tittabawassee and Chippewa Rivers in Midland. Well, that happened in 1675. Bishop Gruss is going to celebrate the Mass at the Circle Pavilion near the Tridge on Sunday, September 14th at 10:30 a.m. Please bring a lawn chair for Mass. There will be a parish and school picnic afterwards at St. Bridget of Kildare Parish in Midland. Next is the Equipping the Faithful Discipleship in the Workplace. You can join us for this inspiring event where you can discover practical ways to live out your faith in your everyday work life. This is going to take place at the Diocesan Center for Ministry in Saginaw on Saturday, October 11th from 8:30 a.m. to noon. Deacon Mike Houghton is going to present at this event. Deacon Houghton is from the Archdiocese of Detroit, and he worked for 35 years in the automotive industry before transitioning to full-time ministry. So we hope to see you there. That is it for today. You can find out information about these events at our website, saginaw.org. Have a blessed day.